Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. This is our second online lecture of Pakistan Studies Grade 10. Today's lecture covered the following topics: key aspect of the Constitution of 73, General Ziaul Haq era 1977 to 88, major aspect of the Islamization process during 1977 to 88. Key aspect of the Constitution of 1973. स्टूडेंट ये आपकी बुक का जो है ये एक इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ 1973 एंड स्टिल रन द कंट्री अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ 1973. और आपने इसके हर पॉइंट को अच्छी तरह से समझना, पढ़ना और याद करना है. अगर इसके मुतालिक कोई क्वेश्चन होगा तो इंटरेक्शन टाइम में आप उसके मुतालिक कोई भी क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. ठीक है, 11 पॉइंट गिवन इन द बुक, तो आपने हर पॉइंट को अच्छी तरह से याद करना है. नाउ द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज प्रीएम्बल. प्रीएम्बल मीन्स इफ्तिताहिया. लाइक द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ 1956 एंड 62, आपने ये पिछली किताब में लास्ट चैप्टर में पढ़ा था. The objective resolution included in the preamble of Constitution of 1973, according to which the sovereignty belonged to Almighty Allah. The people's representatives would use their power as sacred trust and within the limits of the Quran and the Sunnah. The objective resolution was made a regular part of 1973 Constitution through an amendment in 1988. Amendment से मुराद यहाँ पर क्या है? तरमीम, यानी कि तब्दीली, तरमीम, चेंज, इसको अमेंडमेंट कहते हैं. इफ्तिताहिया से अब प्रीएम्बल, इफ्तिताहिया इससे मुराद क्या है कि यानी 73 के आइन में करारदाद मकासद को इफ्तिताहिया के तौर पे शामिल किया गया, जिसके मुताबिक हाकमियत अल्लाह ताला की है. Means number 2 point is written constitution. Written constitution means के 1973 का दस्तूर जो है वो तहरीरी दस्तूर कहलाता है. Like the constitution of 1956 and 62, constitution of 73 is also a written document, and constitution of 1973 comprises 280 articles, 12 sections and 6 judicial records. Now what is the meaning of judicial record? Judicial records mean a documents, paper, letter, map, book, etc. or other material created by a court. Number 3 is Federal Constitution, वफाकी तर्ज का आइन. Like the Constitution of 1956 and 1962, Pakistan declared a federal state in Constitution of 1973. Federation of Pakistan consists of 4 provinces: Punjab, Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. Federal capital and adjoining tribal areas. FATA means federally administered tribal area and PATA provincially administered tribal area. बच्चों ये वाला सवाल जो है इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट है और ये शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन में अक्सर जो है वो आता है. बच्चों यहाँ पर ये वजाहत ज़रूरी है, ये वाज़ेह कर दूं कि पाकिस्तान की पार्लियामेंट ने मई 2018 में फाटा को KPK में मर्ज कर दिया है. Now the fourth point is semi-rigid constitution, means नीम उस्तवार आइन. Constitution of 1973 was semi-rigid. Method of amendment is neither too difficult nor too easy. A 2/3 majority of the parliament, means National Assembly and the Senate, is required to make amendment in the Constitution. नाउ द फिफ्थ पॉइंट इज नेशनल लैंग्वेज, यानी कि पाकिस्तान की कौमी जबान क्या होगी। ये हमने 1973 के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में वाजे किया कि उर्दू डिक्लेयर्ड द नेशनल लैंग्वेज इन अ पीरियड ऑफ 15 years and implement Urdu as an official language. During this period, English will be used as official language. Nothing has been done so far. Number 6 point is Islamic Constitution. Constitution of 1973, Islam declared as the state religion, President and the Prime Minister to be Muslims. Official name of the state, Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Steps will be taken to abolish interest, zakat, awqaf and ushr will be enforced. Now the seventh point is independent judiciary. Independent judiciary means कि आज़ाद अदलिया. Constitution of 1973 provides guarantee for an independent judiciary and judges are paid handsome salaries. Job security. Judiciary has been separated from executive means administration. इससे मुराद क्या है कि अदलिया को इंतजामिया से अलग कर दिया गया है ताकि इंतजामिया अदलिया पर असरअंदाज ना हो सके. एंड जजेस विल परफॉर्म देयर ड्यूटीज विदाउट एनी फियर और प्रेशर. नंबर 8 पॉइंट इज पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. इससे मुराद क्या है? पार्लिमानी आइन. According to Constitution of 1973, National Assembly will have tenure of 5 years. Tenure, time period. Parliamentary form of government implement in the country. Head of country is President and head of the government is Prime Minister. And the President is elected by the Parliament and Provincial Assemblies. And Prime Minister is elected by a majority party of the National Assembly. इससे मुराद के पार्लियामेंट और सूबाई असम्बलियाँ मिलकर सदर का इंतखाब करेंगी. इसी तरह से वजीर आज़म को मुंतखब करने के लिए नेशनल असम्बली के नुमाइंदगान की मेजॉरिटी पार्टी से उसको इलेक्ट किया जाएगा. नंबर 9 सुप्रीमेसी ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, आइन की बालादस्ती. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ 1973 made a superior one. If any person abrogates the constitution or tries to abrogate it, it will be charged with high treason and the prosecuted accordingly. के मुराद अगर कोई गैर आइनी तरीके से आइन को तोड़ेगा, मनसूख करेगा या तोड़ने की कोशिश करेगा तो उस पर संगीन गद्दारी का जो है वो मुकदमा चलाया जाएगा उसके मुताबिक. नंबर 10 is constitutional institution, आइनी इदारे. Under the Constitution of 1973, several institutions are formed like Council for Common Interest, National Economic Council, National Finance Commission, Election Commission of Pakistan, Federal Ombudsman, Auditor General of Pakistan, etc. Now let me explain the Council of Common Interest. Is a constitutional body in the government of Pakistan. It is appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister. And National Economic Council, NEC, the highest advisory body for the economic development in the country. The 11th point is bicameral legislature. Now what is a bicameral system? A bicameral system is a reference to a government with two legislative houses or the chamber. Now, according to the Constitution of 1973, the Parliament will consist of two houses. Upper house is called the Senate and the lower house is called the National Assembly. Provinces have been given equal representation in the Senate. Senate is a permanent house and the tenure is 6 years, consists of 104 members. National Assembly consists of 342 members and the total members of the Parliament means Majlis-e-Shura is 446. Last point is fundamental rights. According to the Constitution of 1973, citizens have all the fundamental rights. Parliament and provincial assemblies cannot make any law that negates any fundamental rights. Now, what are the fundamental rights? The Constitution guarantees 6 fundamental rights to citizens. These are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and right to constitutional remedies. The next topic is General Ziaul Haq era 1977 to 1988. Its background is political unrest in the elections of 1977. Political parties formed an alliance called Pakistan National Alliance. Maulana Mufti Mahmood was the head. Pakistan People's Party won the election with great majority. The National Alliance rejected the result and boycotted the provincial elections. A movement called Nizam-e-Mustafa was started. Z.A. Bhutto started negotiations. Army Chief Ziaul Haq overthrew the Bhutto government and declared martial law on 5th July 1977. He ruled for 11 years. He killed in an air crash on 17 August 1988. The chairman of Senate, Ghulam Ishaq Khan, took over as the caretaker President of Pakistan. The next topic is major aspect of the Islamization process during 1977 to 88. The major aspect of the Islamization process during 77 to 88 are as under. The system, number 1 is the setting up of Sharia courts. Shariat benches were set up in all the high courts on 10th February 1979. Ulama were appointed as judges in them, and federal Shariat courts instead of Shariat benches were set up in 1980, which hear appeals against the decision of their subservient courts and interprets Islam. The appeals against the decision of the federal Shariat courts are heard by the Shariat Appellate Bench of the Supreme Courts. Number 2 is implementation of Shariat Ordinance. The government passed Shariat Ordinance in 1979. All the matters of stealing, drinking alcohol, and other crimes would be dealt with under Shariat law. And number 3, Zakat and Ushr Ordinance. According to this ordinance, 2.5% of Zakat is deducted from the bank accounts of all the Muslims on the 1st of Ramadan every year. This Zakat money is distributed among the deserving people by the Zakat Council. 10% Ushr deduction from the annual agricultural produce was started in 1973. शरई हदूद का नफाज, जैसे कि 1979 में हुकूमत ने शरई हदूद का ऑर्डिनेंस नाफिज किया जिसके मुताबिक शराब नोशी, चोरी और दूसरे जराइम पर शरई सजाएं देने का हुक्म अहकामात जो है वो जारी किए। अब नंबर 3 पे जो दिया हुआ पॉइंट वो ज़कात और उशर का निज़ाम है। इस निज़ाम के मुताबिक साहिब नसाब जो मुसलमान हैं हर साल बैंकों में जमा शुदा रकूम की बुनियाद पर यकुम रमज़ान को 2.5% यानी कि 2.5% जो है ज़कात वसूल की जाती है और ज़कात की ये रकम जो है काउंसिल्स के जरिए मुस्तहकीन जो कि ज़रूरतमंद है उनमें तकसीम की जाती है और सालाना जो ज़रई पैदावार की मखसूस हद का 10% उशर जो है वो वसूल किया जाता है, यानी जिसकी वसूली का काम अमली तौर पे 83 में शुरू हुआ। नंबर 4 इज एबोलिशन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, सूद का खात्मा। For abolition of interest, accounts were opened on the basis of profit and loss on 1st January 1981 and all saving accounts were converted to PLS, means profit and loss sharing, from 1st January 84. Number 5 is Islamiyat and the Pakistan studies as compulsory subject. जिस तरह के अभी भी आप पढ़ रहे हैं कि इस्लामियात और पाकिस्तान स्टडीज़ जो हैं वो आपके लाजमी जो है मज़ामीन में शामिल हैं। द स्टडी ऑफ इस्लामियात एंड पाकिस्तान स्टडीज़ वर मेड कंपल्सरी अप टू BA in all the educational institutions. This step was taken to harmonize the educational system with Islam. Number 6 is prayers arrangements. Arrangements were made in all the educational institution and the government offices for offering of Zohar prayers. Prayers committees were formed to attract the people to prayers. Now the 7th point is Ehtaram-e Ramzan Ordinance. Ehtaram-e Ramzan Ordinance was passed. The people not observing the sanctity of the month of Ramadan could be jailed for 3 months and fined 500 rupees. अब जो लोग रमज़ान का एहतराम नहीं करते थे या रोज़े का एहतराम ना करने पर उनको जो है 3 महीने की जेल या 500 रुपये फाइन। 500 रुपये उस वक्त के लिहाज से जो है वो ज़्यादा रकम थी। अब तो शायद आपकी पॉकेट मनी भी 500 से ज़्यादा होगी डियर स्टूडेंट। Now the 8th point is religious schools. Many religious schools were looked after by the government and they were given annual grants and their degree were considered equal to MA. Number 9 is compulsory study of Arabic. The study of the Arabic language was made compulsory from grade 6 to 8 के जमात 6 से 8 तक जो है अरबी ज़बान की तालीम जो है वो ज़रूरी थी, उसको पढ़ना ज़रूरी था। Now the 10th point is the International Islamic University. The International Islamic University in Islamabad was started in 1981 for Islamic learning and law research. And 11th point is the setting up of a Shariat faculty. The Shariat faculty was set up in the Quaid-e-Azam University in Islamabad, which would provide teaching of Hadith, Fiqh and the Islamic law. Dear student, your lecture is completed now. If you have any query about this lecture, please do not hesitate to ask, and see you for the 3rd online lecture next time. And सबसे बड़ी बात आपने मेहनत करनी है, इसको याद करना है और नेक्स्ट जो इंटरेक्शन डे है, जो आपके डिस्कशन डे है, उस दिन आपने इससे रिलेटेड अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है, कोई क्यूरी है, कोई क्वेश्चन है तो आप उस दिन जो है वो अटेंड करेंगे, उसमें पूछ सकते हैं। ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़, गुड लक।